it's the last quarter of 2021. But I think it's never too late to set our own goals to drive our business forward, because what is coming in December? Everybody is looking forward to something coming in December, right? Anyone not looking forward to or anybody doesn't know what's coming in December? You all know, right? Reset is coming. So we're all very, very excited about Reset, because we know the potential of Reset. We know, our scientists spent 7 years working on this product. So it's definitely going to be what is promised and much more, I believe so. Okay, so well, today's training is a special training in the sense that we don't hold this every month. In fact, we have the executive brand partner training or workshop, which happens actually usually it's once every quarter. Okay, so in this quarter is in September. I think in the last quarter we should have one maybe in December as well. Okay, so this special workshop is it's open to all our global success partners. Okay, and this workshop, although we say that it's executive brand partner, I think we can apply the mindset, the goal setting technique and all that to our business, regardless at which level we are, because we always start with ourselves. So it's very important in that sense. Okay, so without further ado, I'll go straight into the workshop. So if I have some time at the end, right, I'm actually we can actually open up a discussion and so on. I'll try to keep the training to an hour. But remember, because this is the executive brand partner role is, it's a very important role in Nu Skin. It's a very important title also in Nu Skin. So of course, this workshop being just 1 hour, it's not very long. We can't go so in depth, but I just want to, highlight certain things that I feel will be important to everyone in the business. Okay. Sometimes you'll hear distractions happening because it's my cats fighting, because now got 2 of them fighting there already. Okay, so hopefully it's not too distracting later. Okay. Okay, so everybody knows what's the how to become an executive brand partner, right? So basically, when you're, as I said before, an executive brand partner is an important milestone in your Nu Skin career. And we all start as a brand affiliate, and we will move along the progression towards hitting, I would call it a mid-tier milestone, but it's a very important milestone, okay? Because this executive brand partner, okay, as you know, basically, if you understand how Nu Skin's structure works, okay, so it means that you have helped 4 direct. Okay, I know the picture is 5, but when you have hit the executive brand partner, it means that you have helped 4 direct brand affiliates become at least a brand rep. Okay, at least a brand rep. So this is an important milestone because it means that you have gathered quite a lot of experience. You have also spoken to quite a lot of people. You have shared the business to many people and also shared the products to many, many people as well. So Nu Skin will do many things to help many of our brand reps promote themselves to this particular brand EBP milestone. Okay. Okay, so here I want to show you exactly what is the brand rep. Okay, brand rep basically, I'm sure because, okay, since this is an EBP training, actually, I shouldn't need to go so basic, but I'll just, very quickly say that brand rep means that somebody who has a group sales organization of 2,000 GSV every month. So for a brand rep, right, Nu Skin will have many programs. Okay, in fact, Nu Skin has a roadmap which actually helps to support our brand reps to become brand EVP, to get themselves promoted to EVP. Okay, so you can see that right now, right, just very quickly, I want to go through that we have a fast track program. In the past, right, in order for a brand affiliate to become promoted, to become a brand rep, we have to go through accumulation of 6,000 GSV over a minimum of over a maximum, in fact, of 6 months, but we never do it over 6 months. We always encourage our partners to use just 3 months to achieve their brand rep title. Okay, so but now Nu Skin is making it in fact easier for brand affiliates to get promoted to brand reps by you. So all you need to do is to leverage on the fast track program. So the fast track program, right, basically means that a brand affiliate submits an LOI, and within the first month of submitting, that means within the month of LOI, right, the brand affiliate is able to accumulate 2,000 GSV, okay, in his level 1 signups. Okay, so 2,000 GSV, we all know, is basically just 2 sets of TR90. And that's not very tough at all because the TR90 market is so huge. Okay, it's so huge. Remember to mute yourself. Okay, so it's a very huge market. So definitely, there's so many people that we can help with TR90. Okay. So once you've done that, right, within the first month, you'll be promoted to the brand rep title. Okay, and from then onwards, right, that's the real start of your Nu Skin business. So, we have what we call a build growth bonus. So Nu Skin is going to have a lot of programs to actually encourage our brand reps to move themselves to become this milestone of being an EVP. Okay, so here we can see that this is a build growth program. So basically in this build growth program, right, Nu Skin is rewarding brand reps, who are able to, they're rewarding brand reps to receive a minimum of $50 product voucher up to a maximum of $200 in each month of achievement, where they can have an incremental increase of 500 GSV from their whatever baseline they were the month before. Okay, so example, let's say in your LI month, you hit 2,000. So let's say in the month 2 that you were promoted, that means LI, you're promoted, right, in that same month. So following that, the first month, you have 2,500. So that means that you've already achieved that reward of a $50 product voucher. So it's very easy. And it's encouraging brand reps to become, to grow quickly, so that, because you see, right, as you share the business, as you share the products, right, your GSV will definitely grow. So your brand rep, your organization growth also is in tandem with your GSV growth. Okay? So after that, right, once you have, followed the what Nu Skin has actually planned for you, you can see that you will actually start to be able to qualify for your first incentive workshop called the Gold Star Training Workshop. Are you aware of this Gold Star Training Workshop? So, we used to have it in Malaysia, but because of the current situation, it's more of a, I think it's more of also a Zoom kind of training already. Okay, so basically all you need to do is to accumulate 15,000 GSV for another 3 months. So over 6 months, in fact, okay, you accumulate this 15,000 GSV, okay, and then you'll be able to qualify for this Gold Star training. Okay, and then you can ride on the momentum to achieve the Super Gold Star Camp and be rewarded with an Apple iPad and an exclusive invitation to the celebratory event, okay, where you'll be recognized, okay, by mentoring 2 G1 in your brand representative. That means here is helping you to go from being a brand representative to become a senior brand partner, okay, when you have 2 G1, okay? And of course, from there onwards, just repeat what you've done to get two of your G1 partners on board. Just repeat what you've done, and then you become promoted as a executive brand partner, and that's where you get the travel incentives. Moscow is there for you. Okay, so I'm not sure if next year we'll be able to travel to Moscow, but it really doesn't matter, because if travel is not safe and Nu Skin can't allow the partners to travel, we know that you'll be compensated in cash rewards. So either way, I'm sure this is very attractive to everyone, right? So you can see that Nu Skin really puts a lot of effort in grooming executive brand partners. So this is a very important milestone in your Nu Skin career. Okay, so I hope that this is quite clear. And if because I won't go in depth in all these details. So you can actually speak to your upline and discuss how you may want to make plans to achieve these, to leverage on all these roadmap stations and achieve your goal of becoming an EBP. And from EBP also, we can also further on in training, we'll talk about how you can grow your network even further so that you can move yourself to become executive brand director. Okay. Okay, so like I said, it's a very important milestone in the new skin career. So what kind of privileges does an executive brand partner have? I think this one, most people would be, some of you would already know, because you're already executive brand partner. Okay, but if you're curious, here we go. Okay, so just now I already talked about the travel to Moscow, right? So every year, New Skin will have new different travel destinations. So the next year's travel destination is Moscow, and following 2022, in fact, there'll be a new destination review, and New Skin will then be helping more people become executive brand partners. And New Skin will also reward executives that help to groom EVPs within their organizations. So they'll be rewarded with this travel as well. And at the same time, they will also have the S3. Okay, just now in the slide before, right? I didn't talk about that. Okay, so basically, you all know what's the S3, right? So the S3 is the biophotonic scanner. So it's a very, very important tool. And I think because, the showcase, also due to COVID, that the showcase does not have all these tools there anymore. Before, we used to have the biophotonic scanner as well as the Karada available at the showcase. So you can actually bring your friends and so on to do measurements. But now, because of, hygiene issues and all that, so we can't have those available at the showcase. So it's good for an executive brand partner to, qualify for your own S3 so that your organization can use this, can, share this S3. But we also encourage your organization to get themselves promoted to an EVP so that they can have their own S3 to help their own team as well. Okay, so this biophotonic scanner. Okay, so this biophotonic scanner is very important tool also in your business. And coming in December, where we have the new product Reset. Reset is also known to be able to increase your antioxidant score. So you can also use your S3 to measure that. Okay. Okay, so the next incentive, of course, is recognition. So New Skin has many, many ways to recognize executive brand partners. So we do it on the New Skin Facebook page. Are you followers of that page? I think most of you, you do, right? You follow the news quite closely. In fact, I also follow the New Skin Southeast Asia Facebook page because I want to know what's happening and so on. I also follow other markets, in fact, Japan, Taiwan, or, or USA even. So whichever that you're, because I like to know what's going on in the New Skin world. Okay, keep myself abreast. Okay, so also many New Skin events are held. So we have a New Skin Success celebration coming up in October also, right? So all these events, New Skin will use them to recognize all our promotions. So whether it's promoted to EVP or promoted to, different levels to EBD or Circle of Excellence and so on, okay? So we can see that sometimes if you compare to a traditional career, when you're promoted to a manager, I think maybe you don't get that kind of recognition also. So, but in New Skin, it's really that the company places importance on you. Okay, it places importance on you and it wants to celebrate your success with you. Okay, and also your team celebrates your success with you as well. Okay. Okay, also we have early bird product trainings. So in the past where we have the boost, I'm sure all of you know what's the amazing beauty device called the boost that can give you instant lifting, instant whitening, instant plumpness for your skin. So, all these new products, when they are, going into pre-launch or preview, okay, there'll be a lot of early bird product trainings. So usually these early bird product trainings, right, they will be open to EVPs first. So EVPs get a chance to learn about products so that they can go out to share with their team and so on. You're like a leadership role already, okay? Then other privileges are special mindset training. So this on and off New Skin will have these trainings as well, which they will open to EVP leaders. And I presume sometimes you may say, hey, why don't they open for all? Maybe some of the, how to say, maybe some of the mindset or maybe some of the things that the leaders teach, I guess maybe if you're at the level of the EVP, you can accept it more, and maybe you will be able to appreciate it more as well. So that's why there are special mindset trainings for EVPs and above. Okay. And of course, there's also early access to new product previews. So I think for this time round, right, where we have iFormula, which will be launched actually next month, or actually just not this Friday, but I think on the later part of October, right, there'll be the preview. Okay, so this one will be open for all brand reps. Okay, so but sometimes some of these new products previews are only open for start. That means the people with privilege to have quota to order them will be the EVP. Okay, so as you can see, right, New Skin really emphasizes on the EVP title, and really promotes and encourages everyone to go EVP. Okay, so I hope that all these privileges can also motivate you to, for the EVPs, right, you obviously know. So if for those who are not so familiar with the EVP privileges, these are something that can motivate you. Okay, so I'm going to go into the EVP mindset. So I don't have a lot of points for the EVP mindset. So just, I think, is it 4 or 5 points? We'll see along the way. Okay, so the first mindset I want to talk about is to have a mindset of not quitting. So I think you've heard of this phrase before, right? People say quitters never win, winners never quit. So I speak for myself. When I started the New Skin business, I was not good at first. So I stumbled a lot. I had to learn a lot of things. Even if I come from a pharmacist background, I also have to learn about supplement knowledge. I have to face challenges from customers. Okay. And then I also don't really know about business. I've never done any sales. So there's actually quite a lot of challenges that I faced when I started my New Skin career. And at that time, I was not eloquent. I'm still not eloquent. Okay. So I have to, I'm somebody who has a lot of, can't speak well. So I'm a good listener. So sometimes if you're a very good listener, how are you going to get people to try your products when you're always listening? You can't even open your mouth to influence others, right? So I have to learn, and I have to try to speak up, and I have to try to get my words out, communicate better, and so on. So there's a lot of things that could have made me quit, okay, my New Skin. But because when I started this New Skin business, I wanted to give myself freedom. So I didn't want to be forever facing deadlines at work, facing stress. And I wanted to have freedom of finance and freedom of time as well. So those are the two main factors that push me on. And since I told myself I started, that I should never quit. Okay, so doesn't matter how long you've been in the business, never have the intention to just try the business. Because sometimes people come in, sometimes even if you say EVP, some EVP may have become EVP very quickly because they leverage on TR90, they leverage on Ultimate Duo. So they may be still having a try attitude. Try attitude is good because it's not to say that you should not have a try attitude. It's like not to say that it's so serious. I want to do this business means I cannot quit, or, even if it's something is not right, I can't quit. No, that's not what I mean. But if you want success in anything in life, right, you should always have the mindset that you don't quit. You should persist in what you do, get better at it, and persist till the end, because that's something you believe in. Okay, so if you're trying, then chances are you very easily face challenges and will give up. So this is a very important mindset, that you come in, never quit, go all the way until whichever goal that you want to hit. Okay. So success may take time, but you will get there eventually. Okay. So that's very, very important. Everybody knows success doesn't come overnight. even for new skin, some people achieve success very quickly. Some people, they move very fast in the new skin world. They may become COEs in, less than 10 years, or some people take longer. It really does not matter, because the only person you are challenging is yourself. You are trying to you're trying to become a better you, discover the best you, right? So you're trying to become a better you every day. So the challenge is yourself. And we can always be motivated by others' success, and we can also learn from others at the same time. So I think that's something that we must be clear about. Okay. And this is something that I feel is so important. And I also think that's why people give up, because they forgot their initial why. So for instance, people initially joined the business because they wanted financial freedom, they wanted time freedom. But then, because obviously New Skin is a business, and you need to put effort and you need to put time in it at first. As your business get more anchored, as your business grows, of course, you get more time freedom and so on. But at the beginning, you also need to put time and effort inside. Okay. But if you forget and you get confused and you start to, blame, or you start to be unhappy and all that, you will lose. Again, you will find that it is easier to quit. Maybe there's something more attractive for me to do. Maybe there's something faster for me to do. Somebody seems to be more successful in another field. Maybe I can do that. But this should not distract you. Okay, so you should ask yourself, what is the true beauty of the New Skin business? The true beauty of the New Skin business is in the time freedom and the financial freedom that you can get. Okay, a lot of business out there, right? They may have a lot of financial rewards. They earn a lot of money. So sometimes certain professions like doctors, I know doctors can earn a lot, okay, or even lawyers can earn a lot, okay. So some professions you can really earn a lot, but time is not you don't really get a lot of time to yourself. Okay, so you ask yourself, why did you start to embark on the New Skin business? And always repeat this why to yourself. Sometimes you need to repeat this why to yourself at night before you sleep. To when it's very quiet and you can just speak to yourself, you can repeat this why to yourself. In the morning when you wake up also, you can repeat this why to yourself. This is to strengthen your belief, because we live in a very real world today. Sometimes people outside will put you down. Sometimes people outside will challenge you. Sometimes people outside are not nice to you. So sometimes your belief in yourself, your belief in your future in New Skin may be shaken. But if you repeat your why to yourself, and you know that New Skin is a solid company that produces success for anyone willing to work hard, okay, there's no reason for you to quit. So that's very important. So the first mindset of EBP, and in fact, if you want to be successful in anything, is never quit, because winners never quit. Okay. Okay, so the second mindset that is very, very important is I choose to be positive. Just now I mentioned, right, there are many things in life that today you open the news, not open newspaper, nobody reads newspaper now. Okay, so you read your news from whatever source. There's so much negativity around, isn't it? There's sometimes I see on Facebook, a lot of people have a lot of anger, a lot of people have a lot of frustration, a lot of unhappiness. So you want to be different, you choose to be positive. So this also is very important in how you view your business. Sometimes it's your mental frame. Because if you meet somebody, and you choose to be positive, you tell yourself that, this meeting, I'm going to be able to create a business partner, or I'm going to create a customer. I'm going to create a I'm going to create a very long-term customer with me. So anything. So, always be positive. And don't be afraid and say, what if this person challenged me? Or what if I don't know how to say, reply, and so on? It doesn't matter, because if you're positive, people can feel your passion. People can feel your happiness, and people will want to gravitate towards you. So it's very, very important, especially as a leadership role, we should choose to be positive. Okay. So at the same time that because we are positive, we'll be able to influence others. Others meaning that anyone, your friends, whoever you're in contact with, you're like this sunshine, or your family even. Your mother, your father, you'll be influencing your kids, and then your parents, etc. So influence others, and including your team, to be this positive force at the same time. In Nu Skin, we always say we're a force for good, right? So a force for good people are positive. Okay, this is very, very important. So I think if we are positive, you will be able to leverage on law of attraction. Sometimes it's like that one. If you think that it's bad, it will be bad. If you think that this meeting is not going to go well, you think that things are going to go wrong, etc., because you were just very, how to say, you were just very nervous, and then you just say, this one won't be good one, blah, blah, blah. Then it will happen this way. And then you say, see, it's like that. But actually it's not, it's up to how we want to program our mindset, want to program our psychology. So again, I want to say that especially in Nu Skin business, we have to choose to be positive, because most people outside, the first thing they tell you is negative. It's like, it's normal, people like to complain. So so if we can listen to people's complaint, we can have empathy for people, but then we'll try to influence them to look on the bright side, so that they can be happy from. That means people should, every experience that you have with anyone, at the end of the experience, the person should feel happier, feel more lighter in their heart or minds or whatever. So because you are the one that give people positivity. Okay. Okay, the third mindset, this is very, very important also. Have ownership of your career and your business. Sometimes, right, I want to say that the business that you're doing today, your career, it belongs to you. Okay, it doesn't belong to your upline. It's not Nu Skin's. It's not even your mom's, your dad's, your husband's, your wife's, your kids. No, it's yours. And whoever you're doing this business for, that's because you want to do it for them. So the business belongs to you. So you have ownership of your career and your business. You'll be able to focus. You'll be able to prioritize your time accordingly, okay, for your business. So it's so that you don't have sometimes people like to, okay, I give an example. So example for people, like sometimes when you're new in the business, right, you may feel that you're overwhelmed in the business and so on. So you just want to rely on your upline, okay, because your upline is so experienced, your upline has a lot of knowledge and so on. But you must understand that the business is yours. You must quickly pick up how to do the business and be able to empower yourself, and then become a teacher so that you can teach others, because that's how our business grows. Okay, so this is very important for EBP as well, because this organization that you built, right, because you yourself, you've already you have groomed 4 G1 brand reps and above in your team. So all this organization is your, you can say it's your money, you can say it's your how to say your what's that word I want to use? That means something that you're very proud of, something that you can be very proud of, etc. But all these things, right, happens because of you. Okay, so you have to be very clear on that. So the business should have no blaming. If you forgot, like today, a customer tried to give me a 10% voucher, and then it was expired. So because the expiry date was on midnight 29 September, and we thought that was 29 September today. So it's ownership of my career. So it's ownership of my own business. So I mean, if I forgot and the person misunderstood and so on, I would just apologize to the person. I would just say that, why not you for instance, this is a customer. So I'll say that, why not you offset your credit and so on, then you can get even more than the 10%. So it's something like that. So you don't have a blaming like, yeah, my new skin never say properly, etc. But no, it's not. So it is how you view things and how you feel that because you own the business, you drive your career. So you decide. You can make so many decisions about your business. Unlike in work, work is not like that. Work, you have to ask your boss, you have to get verification, you have to get approval, so many things. But actually, this business, right? You are the boss. You can say yes, I want, no, I don't want, etc. As long as you follow within what's right, your everybody has their values and their morals, right? Just follow within what's right, and you'll be on the right track. Okay. So I want to say that having ownership of your career and business also means that you'll be 100% committed to your team and your business. So for me, right, new skin is very important, and my family is very important. My cats, my children, my cats are my children. They are very important to me. But I understand the importance of new skin. To me is one of my top three priority. Okay, and I will dedicate whatever time and effort necessary for me to build and grow my business, including having commitment to the team, having commitment to my customers, having commitment to new skin. So that's very important. Okay, so this is the third mindset. Okay, the fourth mindset I want to say is to be resourceful. Okay, this is also actually tied to having ownership. So a lot of times people will tell me, oh, you can do this business because you're a pharmacist, because you know health. Is it true? Is it true that only pharmacies people know health? My question. Okay, if you want to make yourself healthy, there are so many ways for you to read and understand more. I would suggest, of course, to get information from credible sources. To get information from credible sources. Right now we have the internet, we have Google. So Google is such a huge, it's like a big reservoir. There are so many types of information inside. So especially where health is concerned, especially when we are advising people on health, we're teaching people to take care of their health. Shouldn't we get our source of information from a credible site? Be very careful when you source for information. Source for information from credible sites, so that being responsible to whoever that you advise their health and so on. So be careful, like not to use anecdotal, like some blogs or whatever. That's a very personal kind of feeling, personal kind, because when you do that, you never know what is the agenda of the person who is running that blog or whatever. So that's why for me, right, I get a lot of questions about health, okay, from all kinds of customers or referrals and so on. And some of them I truly do not know, because science progressed so fast. I graduated more than 20 years ago. So I have my basic knowledge, but science has changed so much. There are so many, things that are available today that was not when I graduated. So I really have to keep my information updated as well. So that's why I say that we need to be resourceful, whether it is how we handle a customer, whether it is how we handle or how we interact with a business partner and so on. We need to be resourceful, okay? We may not have abundance of resources, but I think now we really have abundance of resources, because later I'll show you. Okay. Okay, sorry. What is that? Sorry, yeah. Okay. That's my kitty ran across the laptop. Okay, so leverage on the available tools your team and your upline, new skin events, which and all these to grow your team and your business. And seriously, now at this point in time, right, we really have so many. I think we're very, very lucky today, compared to, when I initially joined the new skin business. The amount of information and tools and all that, right, is, yeah, I think it's really top notch today. New skin is very supportive and really have a lot of information for us. Okay, and all these events that New Skin is organizing, also inviting leaders from different parts of the world to share their experience with us, to help us also to grow our own business. So all we need to do is to learn to leverage on these tools, learn to leverage on our team also. Okay, your team meaning your business partners. Okay, and also learn to leverage with your upline. Okay, so that you can help to grow your own business. Because we always say that teamwork. Okay, it's always about teamwork. It's not about yourself. Well, although it's about yourself to have commitment and all that, but if you want to grow very big, it's about partnering with many different minds. It's about, teamwork. Together, you can be even bigger than yourself. Okay, so at the same time, you will also teach and empower your team to do the same, so that everyone is be resourceful, and everyone will be able to leverage on all these tools, so that in a way, then we can grow very fast. We can duplicate very fast, because we are not reliant on one person. So example, if you're only reliant on your upline or whoever, just one person, so if the person is busy or what, then your business is on hold. But we don't want that. We want to have information that's readily available, tools, and so on, that we can have, everybody has access to. So it's a fair playing ground in a way. Okay. So what kind of events does New Skin have? So you see, New Skin is very good. So they already tell us, like for example, in September, September is just gone by, of course. So we have your brand representative brand BR meeting, which comes on the first Monday of every month. Okay, and then at the same time, we have UREF, which is like a sponsoring event for you to invite the people that you share the business with to attend. If somebody will share another leader will share their experience in New Skin business. So this leader may not be based in Singapore, maybe in Australia. I think we've got Australian guests, Vietnam, Indonesia, anywhere. Okay, where New Skin is. And then on the 15th set, we have a digital boot camp, where New Skin staff will share with us, where are all the different types of tools, etc., that you want to make use of. Where could you find them? Okay, and see, they even tell you October, which dates, so that you can block them in your calendar, and you can also start to invite people to attend. So on 9th of October, we have our success celebration. So this is the recognition event. Okay, so pin title advancements will be recognized during this event. Okay, it's a virtual event, of course. And of course, we have digital boot camp. So like I say, right, everything is prepared nicely. So it's just waiting for us to leverage. So as a brand representative, as an EVP, you need to also teach your team, okay, to leverage on these events. So you become very good at leveraging, right? So you also need to teach, and also need to you need to get your team to also keep all these dates in mind, and then start to leverage on them. Okay, it's very important, because it's not just about you telling a person. Of course, the personal touch is important. You are important to influence whoever that you bring into the business. But we sometimes need another voice to help us, and that's where all these events is very good. Okay, and how about how does global success assist you in our tools? So all our tools are available in soft copy, but we also have them printed in hard copy, because sometimes when you're meeting people, luckily now we can still meet people. Okay, but moving ahead anyway, Singapore is trying to go endemic route. So more of our market should be opening up even more. So right now we have different types of tools to help you in your business, to help your different partners who are in different stages of their New Skin career. So we have a Get Started booklet for people who are, just getting started, means their LOI, they submitted like your new brand affiliates, they want to get started in the New Skin business. So they can get this Get Started booklet, which is a how-to booklet. teach them, what they should do, some people say, I don't know how to invite. So inside got tips on inviting. Some people say, I don't know who my contact is. Inside got tips on who they can look for their contacts and so on. Okay, so this is a get started booklet and it's only $3. So it's very cheap. So, and also inside the booklet, there's information on helping people to set their goals, so on and so forth. So it's a very, very useful booklet for people who really want to get started to properly in their new skin business. Okay. Then we have a booklet called Start the Business and Change the World. This is our general business opportunity booklet. So we can use this to talk to people about what our business is about. Okay, so earlier on I said I decided to go on the new skin business because I wanted time and financial freedom, right? So this little booklet, it's a very colorful, it's a very nice booklet, and you can use this to share with people what is the new skin business about, what is the fantastic products about, what is the culture of the business, and so on. Okay, and we are all gearing up for Reset in December. Reset is going to, if we leverage on Reset correctly, right, it will grow your brand rep numbers. Okay, it will also grow your GSV. It means you will get a nice bonus in December. Who doesn't want a bonus in December, right? So now the economy is not so good. Some people cannot find jobs and so on. But here we are, we have Reset, which is coming in, which will give you a boost to your income in December. So who doesn't want it, right? So, and the best thing is Reset is something that everybody needs. Okay, just now today, right, I saw Straits Times had an article saying that experts say that if you couldn't fit into your jeans that you wore when you're 21 years old, did you see the article? They said that you are at risk of getting type 2 diabetes. Gosh, how many people can fit into their jeans when they were 21 years old? I don't know how. I mean, when I saw that one, I was like thinking, I think that's like saying almost 99% of the developed world are at risk of getting type 2 diabetes, isn't it? So in actual fact, our market is huge. Reset is targeted for metabolic health. Okay, and even our other products like Ultimate Duo, TR90, we know so many people who have benefited from it. Their metabolic health has improved and so on. So if we leverage on Reset, okay, because now we have about 3 months until December's Reset come. So, but we have to get people to, in order for them to have their own quota of Reset, right, they have to also become a brand rep. Okay, that means they have to be, their title has to be brand rep in December. So the latest for them to qualify is in November, but we have the fast track program, which is really beneficial to help people become promoted to brand reps very, very quickly. Okay, so we have different types of materials. And of course, we have our TR90, Transform Your Life in 90 Days. Okay, this is a very, very good, because, TR90 is a very visual program. So what I mean by visual program is when you go on it, right, literally, as the weeks go by, you see your face change, you see your body change and change for the better. Okay, a lot of people tell me that when you're on TR90 program, they can feel that, it's different from other weight loss programs, because other weight loss programs, right, when you lose, your body tends to sag and all that. But in TR90, right, you can feel that you literally, like, you become more muscular. That means you're firmer, you're more lifted. So it's really a totally different leap in a way also. So this booklet is to help you to share with people the TR90 program, okay, and explain to them, why it's so important for them to embark on this TR90 on TR90 to improve their health and also to transform their life. And they can leverage on this as a business also. Okay, so it's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, and then at the same time, we have this, next to the TR9, Transform Your Life in 90 Days booklet, right? We have the recording booklet. I find this super useful. I have it in my Karada bag. So every time I, speak to somebody, I do a measurement, I will jot down their stats and I will pass the first copy to them. So I have a record of their stats. So sometimes some people, right, they're not ready to go on TR90. They say that I want to exercise to lose my weight or to lose my bulge. I want to exercise, or I want to control my diet first, or because they said, oh, I ate more during this particular period because it was a celebratory period and so on, blah, blah, blah. So I'll say, yeah, it's okay. I mean, sometimes some people, they're not ready. So what I do is I'll say that, okay, so since you know that you need to make some changes, maybe you can start whatever that you wanted to do, and we can do a tracking, after 1 month or 2 months or even 3 months, depending on the comfort level of that person. And then I will have the record with me, and we can do a comparison. And mostly, right, there's no change. The reason being that most people are very busy with work. Most people are stressed. I mean, usually they gain more, in fact, rather than lose even, okay? And we all know that if you want to depend on exercise alone to lose is very tough. You have to be exercising at least 1 to 2 hours per day. 1 to 2 hours per day, Imagine if your workload is heavy and so on. Would you have the time to exercise 1 to 2 hours per day and even the energy to do so? So you may not even have, mood, no energy, no time. So obviously in the end is no transformation. Okay, so I mean, these are materials and tools that Global Success has to help you both in expanding your new skin business, in terms of TR90 sponsoring, TR90 duplication, and also in terms of letting people understand more about the new skin business. Okay. Okay, so in addition, we also have our weekly meetings. So now our weekly meetings are on Zoom. Okay, we have our own Facebook that we can we share information, and we also have a YouTube channel also where we post our meetings. So sometimes you can't watch as it happens, but you can always catch up at your own free time afterwards. So we really have a lot of resources for everyone now. Okay, and I think New Skin also, they have their, they have the New Skin Facebook page. And then if you're brand rep and above, there's a special NSSG business group. So, you should be a follower of that group so that you get more information also about what's happening for New Skin. Okay. Okay, so the last mindset, this is the last mindset, is that we need to stay hungry. Okay, sometimes when we say that, maybe you say that, I've reached this milestone, I can relax a bit. My answer to you is you need to stay hungry. Okay, stay hungry meaning that I mean, if you ask me today, am I hungry for my new skin business? The answer is yes. Even for me today, right? If I get a query, some referral asking me about TR90 or anything, I put down everything aside and I attend to this because I want to get this person into my team. I want to get this person into my organization, whether I can start the person on TR90 and get the person interested in the business, etc. This is what I want. And I'm very committed, very focused on this. So this particular mindset should always be with us anytime. So, sometimes we say that because right now we don't have a physical shops are out. Retail is slowly changing to social commerce, and so on. So if you are social commerce and so on, even more important is your mobile phone. So you need to be contactable there, and you need to respond. So sometimes it's not to say that we need to always be stuck or glued to our phone, but if people gives you queries and questions and so on, I think it's to be fair to be able to respond at least within the day. I think if you can respond earlier, it's even better. Okay, so how to stay hungry basically is to focus on your goals and your deadline. Okay, if you focus on your goals, right, and you tell yourself when you must finish this goal, definitely you'll be hungry because this goal is something that you set because you want it. Okay, and because you want it, right? Yeah, it propels your desire to go all out to have it. Okay, and I want to say that sometimes people say that I don't want to set goals. I think that sounds very stressful. Stress is inevitable in humans. Sometimes we say that sometimes we paint the picture of a rich man as no good because they say that, oh, this person's so rich but so stressed, chasing all these things. But you ask yourself, if you're poor, are you stressed? My answer is yes also, whether you're extreme, if you're, whether, no matter where you are in this world today, right, you will face some form of stress. Kids are stressed because there's exams. Okay. Adults are stressed because they have deadlines, they have work, they have bosses, and all kinds of things. How about homemakers? Also stressed, or maybe the children don't want to eat their food, etc. I'm just thinking. I'm stressed as a cat mom also because sometimes my cats are very naughty also. So stress is inevitable in humans. So don't be afraid of stress, and therefore do not set goals, and therefore lose out on the motivation to help you achieve success in life. Okay. Okay, so now I want to move on to the EBP plan. Okay, because that's very important. So we talk about EBP mindset, right? So how about having a plan for us to expand our business further? So here we are at the EBP milestone. We have our can be a small, even EBP, right? Doesn't mean that you. Sometimes people say EBP is just for direct G1. It's not true because your G1, some of them could be just brand rep. Some of them could be senior brand partner. So they may have two, who directly sponsor under them. So actually, an EBP can have a pretty good organization. So if you think conventionally, right, how long does it take for you to have a branch? That means today you have your own one shop. Example, let's say, okay, now we talk about traditional bread and butter shops. So people have one shop. So how long do you think, for example, what kind of things? Yeah, I mean, even whether it's baking or, for example, Bread Talk. Bread Talk has so many, branches in Singapore. So let's say you have one and you are the boss of that one shop. How long does it take for you to open another branch, or the third branch, fourth branch, fifth branch? So in the EBP plan, right, we want to go fast to expand our organization so that we can have depth. Okay, we can have depth. At the same time, we can have width. And New Skin's velocity plan is really to help people to anchor depth, okay, to get a deep organization so that they can enjoy financial freedom. Okay. Okay, so I want to say again, coming back, that goal setting is the key to life's many successes. It's so important, as whether today you are brand rep, even, okay, maybe brand affiliate no need to set goals. Brand affiliate, maybe the goal is just to look good, use products, be happy. Maybe it could be a customer, something like that. So, but if you're looking at a brand rep and above, right, and you want to go to the next level, you need to goal set. Okay, and don't have to be afraid, because once you goal set, right, you're getting nearer to your success. Okay. Okay, so it starts by achieving your short-term goals. So even when we start to goal set, remember we said at the beginning that you have a why in the business, right? Why did you join the business? So the why is to me at the time, of why is to get time and financial freedom so that I don't have to depend on a job to get income. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, so that's a very long-term goal. I know that when I start the New Skin business, I'm not going to be there in the next 6 months or so. Maybe some people can be very fast, but for me, I know it's a long-term goal. So along the way, I have to set many short-term goals so that it keeps me moving, isn't it? It keeps me moving in the right direction. Okay, so that's why it's important for you to goal set short-term goals, long-term goals, and that finally leads to your why. Okay. Okay, and because you have done so, right, you will start to be more confident of yourself. Okay, you will have more belief in your business. You have more belief in your products. You have more belief in the company. Okay, and therefore people can feel it when they communicate with you. If you are not sure or uncertain about things, right, when you talk to people, right, they can feel it also, and that will also influence them. So if you always, if you get into the habit of achieving your goals, you will find that you are very confident. Okay, people want to follow people who are confident, who can show them their vision. Okay, and they have a strong belief. So, and all these things gather into momentum. So they are outcomes of people who set goals and achieve their goals. Okay. So what are some, just very short, some examples of goals. Okay. For new people in the business. Okay, remember we said that the mid-tier level leadership is an executive brand partner. So New Skin will actually give you leadership advance, that means in cash, for hitting your goal. Actually, you think about it, when we hit this goal, right, our organization grows and already our New Skin income is growing. So there's actually not requirement of New Skin to give you cash bonus to do so. But New Skin is doing so to help people to actually, and it's another way to motivate people to achieve that means to motivate people to set a goal and to achieve this goal, a reward. Yeah, reward. So I think it's quite attractive. So as you start, that means now you're at the EVP level, don't stop. Don't become contented with this EVP, because New Skin is so much more, so and you can achieve so much more, both in not actually your personal development can grow so much more. At the same time, also you can help so much more people. So, yeah, just go all out. Okay. Then of course we have the Jumpstart and BDM challenge also. Okay. I'm not sure whether they'll extend this program, but likely they will. Okay. We'll get more information along the way. So I want to say how to achieve all your goals, right? So are you curious how to achieve all your goals? What is the secret to achieving all your goals in life? Do you want to have a perfect body? Do you want to have a lot of money? So what is how to achieve your goals? Okay, actually it's the same for everybody, for any goal that you want, is to change, because we are not there yet, right? So we have to maybe change our habits, maybe change our thinking, change certain things. And then after we change, we need to adapt ourselves, and we review, and then we repeat the process until we get to our goals. So a lot of people are afraid of change. They say change is stressful. Is it true? Change is stressful? Yes, change is stressful, but we know that change is permanent in life. Nothing stays the same, right? So even you go out Singapore today, and then 6 months later you go out, Singapore changed so much. The landscape changes all the time. So change is a permanent thing. And even if you don't change, everything around you is changing. So if you want to carry yourself to the next level, you must be prepared to embrace change and adapt, review, and repeat the process. And therefore, you can discover the best you can have personal development, and at the same time can achieve your goals. Okay. Of course, daily consistent action is very, very important as well. So like I say, this daily consistent action works into this adapting and reviewing. So yeah, non-stop. So sometimes certain meetings did not end for myself. Sometimes, certain meetings did not end well. I will always review how it happened. Was it my preparatory work was not good enough? Or was it I didn't know how to express myself in certain ways so that I could not create an impact to the person? How can I better improve myself so that if I meet a situation, or even the same person again, I can communicate better? So it's all about this change and that review process. So once you can do this, right, you'll find that, sometimes your goals may not be achieved at your deadline. Maybe you extend a bit, but you will definitely get there. Trust me. Okay, it's only when you don't set any goals, and you resist change. Actually, resisting change is very stressful also. You think about it, because you know that this is happening, but yet you resist it. Actually, that creates even more stress. So it's better that you embrace, go with it, Yeah, I mean, take the leap of faith. Then you'll find that all things will fall in place. Okay. Okay, so I think this is my last slide. So this is for executive brand partners, right? You have your organization, you have to, of course, step up and lead. Okay. Leading is not about telling people what to do. Leading is about being a role model, because people copy your habits and your behavior. Okay, you can't really tell your team, do this, do this, do this, and yet they feel that actually you're not doing so. Say so it's the same in your business. If you tell people that um uh example, if you tell people that everybody needs TR90, but then you yourself, you're not TR90, example. So I mean, people, it's like it doesn't gel, you see. So that means it doesn't mean that you have to be perfect body to do TR90. No, that's not what I mean. But we all have to try. That means we have to be taking steps to make ourselves healthier, taking steps to cut down our body fat and so on, so that we can improve. I think that's the key thing. Okay, so when people see you taking all these steps, right, you're a role model because you inspire others, and therefore they will copy your habits and your behavior. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to be perfect. No, nobody is perfect in this world. Okay, but we have to show people that we are also trying to achieve something, so people will know that they are inspired. And once you can inspire people, right, I think that's the best way to lead. Okay, you need to identify potential leaders in your team and work personally with them, even if they are not in your direct generation. So sometimes, right, because example, the G1 that you have brought in, maybe it's your close friend, maybe it's your family member, your cousin. So you're very close to them and you can easily work with them. But when you become an executive brand partner, right, you are a leader, so you work with anyone irrespective of their intimacy with you. You need to be able to identify leaders in your team, whether it's your G1, G2, G3, G4, and so on. Okay, even if it's beyond your G6 level, because you know that if you work with somebody in your G7 or G8, for instance, you will help whoever's in that line. So it's also to help your other team members that you do so. So you need to identify potential leaders in your team and work personally with them. Okay, and because when you work personally with them, you become a role model to them so that they can copy your habits and your behavior. And therefore, I mean, everybody will blossom in their own way. Everybody is special in your own way. No one flower is the same, right? Orchid is, even if it's the same species of orchid, not one flower, not two flowers is the same, something like that. So it's the same. So everybody is different and everybody will be special in their own way. But you need to go in to work with them so that people can copy the right habits, duplicate the right habits and behavior in these people, in these leaders, so that your team can grow exponentially. Okay, and then you got to sometimes it's not about just keep telling people, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this. Sometimes you got to teach through ABC meetings. You know what's an ABC meeting, right? So basically, maybe you are the A, okay, and somebody is the bridge, meaning that somebody is could be a very new brand rep in your G4 level, for instance. Okay, and this person is bringing a prospect called C. So this is like an ABC meeting. So in working with this G4 brand rep, right, is jumping down into your deeper organization, and it's also teaching this G4 brand rep how to have a proper way to run their business, or what is a more efficient or better, more effective. So you lead, and when you meet them, you will use tools and so on. So all these people will new people, they learn very fast. So it's not like everything they must ask their upline or so on. So I think that's very slow. If we know where our resources are, if we know where the information is, and we can reach out. And I think nowadays people are very empowered, isn't it? They know where to get information and so on. So we just need to lead them accordingly. That's all. Okay. Because yeah, really counseling has its limits. Sometimes you can say, I find it quite funny. Sometimes we can tell somebody something, right? And I thought I really said that. But then the person will say, no, you never said this to me. But maybe it's like 1 year in, 1 year out, right? So if your happens to your mother who tells you things you also don't want to hear, so 1 year in, 1 year out. So same thing with outline telling. So people just don't receive in certain ways, but sometimes when they see you doing, they get it and they can copy and they'll start also. So that's very important. Okay. So again, we have to goal set for yourself. Goal set for your team members and with your team members. Why I say with is that sometimes we all know that if you're a brand rep, you should aim towards being an EBP. If you're a brand partner, also aim towards. But sometimes your team members may not have the confidence, or they may not think that they can reach this. So they may not want to become an EBP. So sometimes, although we goal set for your team members, you have to goal set with them also. So that's where ABC meetings and all that is very important, because you show them that it can be done, and you teach them also by your role model example. Okay, so I want to show you also. So there's many, how to say, many sort of short-term goals that you can also set for your team members. So, we have the TR9 for new people, we have, let's say, a brand new LOI, new brand rep, that kind, right? They can aim to be a TR90 superstar, okay? Where you go through competition and you're recognized. Okay, it's a very nice feeling also. And then if you win an award, it's very good also. They are quite good vouchers. We also have the Live Young Superstar, which is for the Age Lock series. Okay, that one is TR90, one is Age Lock series. And for TR90, in addition, we also have the Lose to Win challenge also. So all these things come in place very nicely to help you to expand and grow your business. Okay, and then for our new business partners, we also have the Business Builder Challenge. Okay, the BBC. Okay, so we have BBC for TR90, and we also have BBC for Ultimate Duo. So this happens every month, and you get a lot of gifts from New Skin. Okay, so at the same time that you are growing your business, New Skin is giving you all these incentives as well. Okay. Okay, and importantly, leverage on the fast track program, because this really helps people to become a brand rep very quickly. So when you become a brand rep very quickly, at the same time, your income with the New Skin will also increase, because as a brand affiliate under Velocity program, the only type of income that you'll receive is the share bonus. But once you're promoted to a brand rep, you will get share bonus as well as the build bonus. And the build bonus can be quite substantial, depending on which tier you are. Okay, so use these tools that New Skin have, such as the Moscow incentive trip, the S3 qualification, and reset. Okay, of course, iFormula is coming up just, I think, in the next few, like I say, October, right? So if some of your new business partners missed it, it's okay. Aim them for reset, because reset is really going to be the one that will change. It's a game changer. Okay, because seriously, if you go and share, right, many people are looking for something as simple as a 1 capsule twice daily, which can do so much. And importantly, it's a very safe product. I don't know whether you saw right now, right? There are, okay, medicine has advanced a lot. There is a lot of new types of medicines, which are, in the past, medicine was a lot of chemicals. So, we created the medicine using different type of chemicals, in fact. But now a lot of medicines have changed to become biological. So they could be derived from a viral protein or etc. So it's very, you have to be very careful with such products because there could be potential contamination, side effects, all these things. So, and as a result, all these medicine is really very expensive today. So what I want to say in short is that it's very expensive to be sick. Okay, recently one of my customers on TR90 was sharing with me that the father has lung cancer and is on a biological product that costs him $8,000 a month just to take that product. And the lifespan extension is around up to 3 years only. So $8,000 could be somebody's entire monthly salary. How much price to pay to extend your life? So what I'm trying to say also is that, reset is really about giving you good quality life. Okay, giving you, to live your life youthfully. Okay, and you can help a lot of people also with all these issues to also improve their health. So reset is going to be a game changer. Gear your team, share with a lot of people, massive sharing, and get them interested to in reset also, and get them to also have their own quotas. It means gear them out to become a brand rep in December so that they can have this quota for reset. Okay. So with that, it comes to the end for all of us. Okay, especially if you're a brand executive brand partner, you're leader in new skin. So growth is a must. Okay, so with that, I actually busted. So it's coming to 9 p.m. So I don't think I have time for questions. Unless there's some very urgent questions, so I can do it very quickly because I also don't want to hold anybody up. Okay, so if there's none, I will just close today's meeting. I hope it's useful for you, and I wish that coming in this last quarter, October, November, December, they say this is the Burr months, October, November, December. So these 3 months coming on will, you make 2021 really work for you. Okay. If not, okay, so I'll end today's meeting, and have a great evening. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.